Hello everyone. Welcome back to our Anatomy Basics series. Today we're going to learn about the skeletal system, the framework that gives our body shape, support, and protection. We will talk about the structure of bones, different types of bones, skull sutures, the vertebral column or spine, major joint structures. Let's get started. What is the skeletal system? The skeletal system is made up of bones, cartilage, ligaments, and joints. An adult human has about 206 bones. Bones help us support the body, protect important organs, help us move, store minerals like calcium, make blood cells inside the bone marrow. Without bones, our bodies would be soft and unable to stand upright. Gross anatomy of a bone. Let's look at the outside structure of a bone. This is called the gross anatomy of bone, which means the parts we can see without a microscope. A long bone, like the femur in your thigh, has several parts. The diaphysis. This is the long middle section or shaft. The epiphyses. These are the ends of the bone. Periosteum. A tough outer covering that surrounds the bone. Compact bone. The hard, strong outer layer. Spongy bone. A lighter, honeycomb-like bone found inside. Bone marrow. Located inside the bone. Red marrow makes blood cells. Yellow marrow stores fat. Think of a bone like a strong building with a hard outer wall and a lighter support structure inside. Microscopic anatomy of bone. Now let's zoom in and look at bone under a microscope. Bone may look solid, but it is made of living cells. The main bone cells are osteocytes, mature bone cells that maintain bone tissue. Osteoblasts, cells that build new bone. Osteoclasts, cells that break down old bone. Bones are constantly rebuilding themselves. Tiny channels inside bone carry blood vessels, oxygen, nutrients. This keeps bone tissue healthy and strong. Bone classification. Bones come in different shapes. There are 5 main types. Long bones. Longer than they are wide. Example, femur and humerus. Short bones. Small and cube-shaped. Example, wrist bones. Flat bones. Thin and flat. Example, skull and ribs. Irregular bones. Unique shapes. Example, vertebrae. Sesamoid bones. Small bones inside tendons. Example, patella or kneecap. Each type of bone has a special job. Skull sutures. The skull is made of several bones joined together. The places where skull bones meet are called sutures. Sutures are strong, immovable joints. The major skull sutures are coronal suture, between the frontal bone and parietal bones. Sagittal suture, runs down the middle of the skull. Lambdoid suture, between the parietal bones and occipital bone. Squamous suture, between the parietal bone and temporal bone. In babies, these areas are softer to allow the skull to grow. As we get older, the sutures become stronger and more firmly connected. The vertebral column. The vertebral column is also called the spine or backbone. It supports the body and protects the spinal cord. The spine is made up of bones called vertebrae. There are 5 regions. Cervical vertebrae. Neck region. Total of 7 vertebrae. Thoracic vertebrae. Upper back. Total of 12 vertebrae. Lumbar vertebrae. Lower back. Total of 5 vertebrae. Sacrum. A fused bone near the pelvis. Coccyx. Also called the tailbone. Between many vertebrae are soft discs. These discs act like cushions and help absorb shock when we walk, run, or jump. Major joint structures. Joints are places where 2 or more bones meet. They allow movement. Important joint structures include Cartilage. Smooth tissue covering the ends of bones. Reduces friction. Ligaments. Connect bone to bone. Tendons. Connect muscle to bone. Synovial fluid. A slippery fluid inside many joints. Helps joints move smoothly. Together, these structures help us bend, walk, run, and move comfortably. Conclusion. Let's review. Today we learned the structure of bones, microscopic bone anatomy, bone classifications, skull sutures, the vertebral column, major joint structures. The skeletal system is the strong framework that supports, protects, and helps move the body every day.
If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who wants to learn more about healthcare. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.